talked about it yesterday, and I did a blog post about this cute little treat box that I made for Halloween. And I thought today I would show you an alternative for Christmas, and I thought I would kind of zhuzh it up a little bit with something a little bit more elegant for Christmas time that would be nice for maybe table favors at a dinner party or a hostess gift for someone that you're visiting during the holidays. So I am going to use, this is out of the holiday catalog, Stampin' Up! Holiday Catalog. And if you don't have a catalog, I would be happy to send you one. So comment in the comments that you'd like a catalog, and make sure you like my page, because I can't message you if you don't like my page. I don't know why, but then I can message you and get your information so I can mail you a catalog. Anyway, I'm using this little bundle, and I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants today. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the punch that comes with the bundle, but I'm going to use the Peaceful Noel stamp set, which is really, I've made some really elegant things, really pretty, very traditional Christmassy type things, and I'll be sharing those in the weeks to come. That's another reason to like my page, because as I share, you can tune in and turn on the notifications, and anytime I go live, you'll get a notification. So the bundle actually, and whenever Stampin' Up! Has a bundle, it's a new bundle, they give you a little bit of a discount. So the bundle for the Peaceful Noel stamp set is the stamp set and this cute little sprig punch. And like I said, I'm not sure I'm going to use the sprig punch today, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I didn't do a sample ahead of time. I just kind of had an idea in my head. So let's get started. The most labor-intensive part of this project is your scoring and trimming. And I've already scored this, and I'm going to trim it in front of you so you can see how I did it. But if you want the scoring guide, please do go to my blog, theplaidpoodle.com, and there's a post with a YouTube video. There's also, hey Kathy, thanks for tuning in. There's a diagram on what your scoring line should be, and also how to trim it. But I have done all the scoring, and I'm going to trim in front of you, because sometimes that is a little tricky. Like I said, go to that blog post and you'll see the scoring lines. It's very simple. This is an 8 by 4 inch piece of cardstock. You could use designer series paper. I use the cardstock because it's just a little heavier, and so whatever I put in the box will, it'll hold up. If you're just going to put something light, you could use some designer series paper depending on the heaviness of your paper and what you're going to use the box for. This would be cute for a gift card. I have some sample gift cards. Let's see if it's going to be big enough for a gift card. I might have to make one. No, it's not tall enough, but I might have to design one tall enough to slip a little gift card in. That would be a cute idea too. Okay, so I've trimmed off the 4 corners right along the score lines that I created, and I'm going to trim up. These are the tabs for the box. Thanks for sharing, Kathy. You know what? I'm going to send you this box and this box. You're so sweet. Today is Kathy's little doggy Jill's birthday. She's the sweetest little dachshund, right, Kathy? Puppy. I love you, Kathy. Okay, now you can just fold on all the score lines. Hey, Loopy. Thanks for tuning in. All right, and now what I'm going to do is Actually, I think, did I give you girls a box like this? I gave you, we made a box like this in class, Loopy and Kathy. Yeah. So they kind of know what we're doing today. I'm just making a Christmas version. We're going to round the corners of the lid. If you'll see, the little edges are rounded, and I'm using this, I always call it the triple punch, but I think it's called something else. It's called the detailed trio punch. There's 3 different punches, and we're going to use the corner rounder. And to round the corners, you need to fold in the flaps so you can square it up real nicely in the corner punch. Everybody needs a corner punch in their craft room if you're a paper crafter. Some kind of corner punch, any kind of corner punch, but I use mine all the time. It just kind of finishes things off a little nice sometimes. So I'm rounding all these corners. And before I glue this together, I'm gonna make a little punch a little hole for the ribbon to go through. And I found the easiest way to do that is before you put the box together, just so that they're even and on the same page, so to speak, is to line those corners up. Whoops, my hands are slipping. Too much coffee this morning. It's been a 2-cupper day. I was up till 1. I think I finally thought about going to bed at 1 last night, and then I thought I need to take a hot bath to relax so I can go to sleep. I don't know what time it was when I went to sleep last night. Too late. Okay, now I'm going to use some designer series paper, and this is the Joyous Noel. Really pretty kind of copper foil designer series paper. And when I do boxes like this, I either like to use tear and tape, or my favorite is this multi-purpose glue, Tombow multi-purpose glue. And I'm gonna put, I think on my trick or treat box, I didn't put anything on the back, but I'm going the extra mile on this one because I want this one to be really elegant. So I'm gonna put a piece. When is the wedding, Loopy? Loopy's daughter's getting married. She's been helping a lot. Oh, you like the Tombow glue? I do too. It's my favorite. I put it away too soon. Okay, now this, you decide which is the front. And I just put a little of the glue on the tabs. And I fold the back end in first, because this is going to be the front and I don't want an edge on the front. You'll see what I mean once I get this all put together. And this glue works pretty good. It dries pretty fast and it holds really tight. October 20th. Oh my gosh. It'll be here before you know it. I can't believe it. How time flies. Okay, now I'm going to put some glue on these sides. Whoops. What happened? Oh. Well, I did an error. I live TV, guys. It's okay. I can fix it. There we go. I'm trying to read comments and do this at the same time. Is your daughter excited, Loopy? Is she ready for it to be over? Is she ready for it to be there? All right, now I am gluing the front tabs or the front sides. And see the seam? That's the seam I'm talking about. I just want that to be towards the back so that when you look at the front, there's a clean line. That's why I did it that way. Okay. This is Mary Merlot. I forgot to mention that. This is Mary Merlot. It's one of our new colors in the Stampin' Up! Color family. It's very rich and regal and very pretty. Okay, now the fun part. This new ribbon that we have, what's it called? Mary Merlot and Copper ribbon. And I might cut it in half, but I don't think I'm going to have to. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it's got this gold or copper, I guess, shimmer. Loopy's ready for it to be over. Yeah, weddings are a lot of work for mamas. And it's so fun, you know, the party, and it's just so fun. Then it's over and you're so glad to get back to life. I'm going to see if I can squeeze this thick ribbon. It's not very stiff, so I think I'm going to have luck getting it through here. There we go. Then I'm going to turn it so that beautiful copper shimmer is on the outside. Ah, I'm loving this already. And to tie it together, I'm going to trim this up. That's way too long. I'm using copper thread. The theme today is copper, I guess. This is our copper thread. And I'm going to put, look at these cute little copper. Once I do this, I may decide they're too big, but I thought I want to use these. I don't know how many you get in a pack, but they're little stars and snowflakes. These would be really cute on packages. Let's see, how many do you get in a pack? You get 12, so you probably get 6 stars and 6 snowflakes. And I'm going to use a snowflake since our paper has the copper snowflakes in it. This baby, this copper thread is very, very fine, so we'll see how I can do this with my big fingers. Oh, you've got some copper in the wedding, copper accents. How perfect for the fall. I bet it's beautiful. I hope you take lots of pictures. I don't think this snowflake is going to be too large. Now, on my Halloween box, I just tied that baker's twine in a bow, but I think for this, I'm just going to tie it in a knot. I don't think with that snowflake embellishment we need anything extra. Ah, I did it. All right, I'm just going to trim a little bit off, but not too much because I don't want it to come undone, and it's so fine it's not going to show. All right, now I can trim up this ribbon. I wish you guys could see this in person. These colors are so fun. That might be a little too long still. I always use too much ribbon. Ah, I love it already, but we're going to do something else because we have to stamp. Okay, I'm using the Mary Merlot ink, and I've already cut my circles. Like I said, if you go onto my blog post, or I sent an email, you guys might have got the email, Loopy and Kathy, to my mailing list with the video on how I made the trick-or-treat box. But I cut the circle with the stitch shape framelits, and look at this copper paper. Speaking of copper, I cut it with the layering circles framelits, and all that information is on my blog. All the exact framelit I used and everything. But look at this paper that I took that circle from. You get copper. I suppose this is supposed to be Mary Merlot, and then this green, which I think is shaded spruce, but perfect for Christmas. How elegant. Love it. Okay, moving on. Mary Merlot ink, and I'm just going to put a little Merry Little Christmas. I'm going to do a practice. Make sure I get this. Right here on the stitch shape. I want to make sure I have enough ink, because once it's done, right? Oh, perfect. And that's all the stamping we're going to do. And then I couldn't decide if I want to glue that on the foil. I think I am going to glue that instead of using a Stampin' Dimensional. I really want that sparkle to show. Oh, the ring bearer is a cream pumpkin with copper. Oh my gosh, you have to take lots of pictures. Oh my gosh. How old is the ring bearer? Okay, now I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals and put that on. Five. How cute. That's a perfect age. My daughter-in-law's sister's getting married the end of October, October 27th. And my little 4-year-old nephew or grandson is going to be the ring bearer, so we'll see how that goes. And my 2-year-old granddaughter is going to be the flower girl. That's going to be interesting too. Now I'm trying to decide if I should use this punch with the whatever this spruce is and kind of add, or maybe we should just add some. Here, I'll just do both and you guys tell me. I think, yeah, we need to stick a few in there. Let's see if we want green or copper. I think the copper. Yeah. What do you guys think? I think the copper. You were a flower girl in 2 weddings, Kathy? Yes, I agree, Loopy. Copper. I was never a flower girl. I don't know that, I don't know. I don't think my sister was either. So people we knew at the time must not have been getting married, or people my parents knew. Kathy agrees too. Copper. Yeah, copper looks best. Now we just have to decide how many so I don't end up with... I think what I'm going to do is kind of pull this off and just kind of glue these. I could cut them apart. I think that's enough. And I think I'll use the mini glue dots. Oh, those are not my mini glue dots. Here we go. I think I'll just use the mini glue dots. My daughter was a flower girl in my sister's wedding. This is a funny story. She was probably 3, maybe 2. Not very old, but she's verbal. Maybe she was older. I don't know. Anyway, it was a long day. You know, you got to get the hair, you got to get the dress, you got to stay clean. You got to keep them from spilling anything. And she was tired, and people just kept telling her how pretty she was. And by the end of the day, she was just going, I know. And my aunt thought that was very rude of her she thought that was being braggadocious, but I know it was just because she was just kind of sick of the whole thing and ready to be done. Your dress was yellow. My bridesmaids wore yellow dresses in my wedding. Okay, that is the box. I love it. I hope you guys can see it good. It looks like on my screen the lighting is good. So that is it. So I took the same box, and you girls in class the other day, we, Loopy and Kathy, we made a different box. We used some of the same materials, but see how you can take one thing and turn it into a different thing and use it for something different. And I did put some on the back, so it's really cute and elegant. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that project, and thank you so much for tuning in, ladies, and thank you for sharing, Kathy. That's so sweet of you. Like I said, I'm going to send you both boxes.